All right, what's up, everybody? Did you know that you can not only make awesome presentations right in Canva? I mean, Canva is just amazing, but it's also a great QR code creator, making your own custom codes. And in this video, I'm going to show you how we can embed a code into a presentation so that people will have that presentation when they're at a conference or whatnot. All right, this is for Leela, who suggested, wanted to know how I was doing this. So here we go. All right, so here we are in Canva. I have this presentation that I made for my wife and I. This is just from a template from within Canva. And so you can see they're awesome. I mean, this is a little bright and it pops a bunch for me, but that's just how I like to do it. Now, what I like to do when I go to do something at like a conference or a boot camp, maybe even online, especially if it's educational, if it's the kind of presentation where people are going to be trying to take pictures of your slides, well, why not just give them the whole presentation? Okay? Or you can create a special version of it just for them. But this is how you would do that. Okay? So first thing we're going to do is we're going to share the presentation. So when you're in Canva, not only are you going to use this to present, as we can see, you can do in the upper right corner, but we're also going to be able to share this with people. So what I'm going to do is anybody with the link can view this. So I'm going to copy that link. All right, and I'm going to save that for making my QR code. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is they have great apps built in. Look at this over here. If you go to your apps, let's go back to my project. There we go. Okay, so we're editing this. There we go. Now we're editing it, and I'm going to go over here to apps on the right hand side. And if I search for QR, now you do need the paid version for most of these things. But I'm just going to go with let's go with QR code, like the simplest one. Some of these might require you to like sign up with a service or something like that. But this is a basic QR code. So what we're going to do is we're going to enter that URL, which is the URL to view this presentation. And now I can generate a QR code that literally is just good to go. All right. Now, if you were to put this on your screen at your conference or whatever you're teaching at, people, when they scan it, they would get the presentation that you're doing. Okay. But look, we can also customize this. And what I like to do is make it fit in with my presentation a little bit better. So let me tell you how I'm going to do that. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to edit this. All right. So I'm going to select my background because it has all these colors on it. But check this out, document colors. Here we go, photo colors. Let's make it the blue. Now we're gonna make it this orange. And that's EA311C. You see the code number there? You're gonna need that, EA311C. All right, so I just wrote that down. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to my QR code generator. And I'm going to make the foreground color, I'm just going to say EA311C. And now my QR code is going to be that color. It's going to fit right in. So now I'm going to generate my code. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to duplicate this first page. So now the second page of my presentation, I'm going to generate a QR code there. Ooh, that was not a good looking color, but let's just leave it like that. So I would do something like this. You know, technically I would get OCD and I would delete this so you don't see anything coming out from behind it. But now I feel like this is a pretty good transition, whereas this is maybe up on the screen when we're starting the presentation. And then I say, hey guys, as we get going into this, I know there's going to be a lot of things in this presentation you're going to want to remember. And if you want to save yourself some time from taking lots of feverish notes or get some of the photos I'm using, just go ahead and scan this QR code and you will have the presentation. All right, let's get going. Boom. So now I just move into whatever we're doing. Okay, isn't that easy? It makes perfect sense and it works. All right, you can do other things. You can do more advanced QR codes. Obviously, the color on this background was not the greatest. We can always generate a new one, like so. And the cool thing is, you can also just use this QR code creator as, I don't know about you, but when I'm creating QR codes and putting them all over the place in my life, it's hard to remember where I got them from and things like that. So it's nice to know where your QR codes came from, save them as a specific name of what they do, or maybe it's a generic thing that and you want to go to a different location each time you use it. Maybe it's printed on a poster and you have it in a booth or something. I don't know. But there's so much you can do. Hopefully this was helpful and thorough enough for you. Please subscribe if you can, if you want to. Actually, I'm going to give you guys another QR code right here. All right, here's a QR code. If you go ahead, let me just go ahead and this is going to direct you to go. If you scan this code right here, this will bring you to our Facebook group. It's called the Digital Collective, where we have ideas and tips and tricks for working your direct sales business and improving your technology, your leadership, your social media, everything that would make your business run smoother. Okay, so subscribe, follow us, and we'll have more tips coming to you soon. All right, have a great